Wow, so something magnificent just happened on GBP USD. And if you guys remember when I told you about a candle close, right? Remember, I told you guys yesterday about something important, right? And I said we have our 2 points, right? So this is a daily time frame. And remember, yesterday we had this high, right? And also we had our low right here. And then we said that we're gonna see the direction if the market breaks the high and come back into retrace, then continue going to the upside direction, right? So now what happened is I also told you guys that the market is capable of taking out this high with a wick, right? Meaning the candle that is taking out this high is not closing above this high, right? So it's simply taking this high with a wick and then dropping to take out the low again, right? So let's go on for our time frame to explain this concept better. All right, so this is for our time frame, right? And it's exactly the same thing as daily time frame. We still have our high here that we were looking for yesterday, and also we still have our low right here that we were looking for yesterday. So what I said is we're gonna see a candle close. A candle close is gonna determine the direction, right? And I also wrote here that we have to check something called liquidity liquidity sweeping. So what is liquidity sweeping? Liquidity sweeping, it's when the market takes our high in a form of a wick, right? The candle doesn't close be above that high. So now it traps the traders. The traders would think that the market is taking this high and it will retrace and then it will continue going to the upside direction, right? But then what happens is the market takes our high, but then it doesn't close above that high. So it creates a wick and then come back to take out our low, and then either it's gonna drop or it's gonna take both highs, come back, take lows. Either it's gonna take both high, right, and take the low again, then continue going to the upside direction, right? So I said we must look for a candle close, right? And what's more important is to see the direction of the market. Remember, we trade what we are seeing, so it is not advisable to look at the high that is being taken and then assume that the market is going to the upside direction, and then already you are taking your buys, right? So now we have this current situation that we actually said yesterday that the market is capable of taking out this high, come back to this low, take it out, and then either go back to the high again and continue going to the upside direction, right? So now we are in this current situation, and what are you anticipating? We are anticipating the market to take out this low as well, and then we're gonna see if we're gonna have a change of character, then continue going to the upside direction, or the market is simply gonna take this low and retrace on a supply level and then drop again, right? So if the market takes our supply level, right? So this is our supply level currently, and we have to look for the candle close below this low, and then the market retrace to our supply zone, then drop, right? But then what happens if we take out the low again, but then we don't see a candle close? We only see a wick like we saw here. This was not a candle close. That was a wick, right? So now if this is a wick also, what's gonna happen is the market will come back, right? And then we're gonna see a change of character right here. Then the market drops on our demand zone. Then we're gonna look for buys going to the upside direction, right? So this is where we stand currently. We are waiting to see if the market takes this low and candle close, and then come back to the supply and continue going to the downside direction, or we simply take this low in a form of liquidity sweeping, then we see a change of character, and then we look for buys, right? So I did take a trade yesterday, and I will show the screenshots of before and after. I was taking an advantage of what I saw, right? So let me show you or let me play the video of me analyzing the trade that I took yesterday, right?